I tell you what, just when you think you've seen about everything in the MMA world, Caposa comes in clutch and sends even better highlights this week from some of the regional indie MMA circuits that happened over the weekend. So let's get to it. And if you want more content just like this daily, go give Caposa a follow on his Twitter at Grabaka_Hitman. What's going on, everyone? It's the casual Lawton Vierkant, and this is Caposa's Corner. Starting us off this week, we are going to Niza Fighting Championship 31 in Kazakhstan. This is a lightweight fight between Bekhan Umarov, who has a 3-0 record, taking on Azamat Bakitov, who's got a 6-0 record. So someone's gonna get their first loss, but who's it gonna be?
Плохую, конечно же, шутку. Снова попадает и вырубает! Азамат Бакитов одерживает победу!
Holy broken neck. This straight right sends him spinning and down and out to the canvas. Absolutely beautiful execution from Bakitov as he sees this opening and throws this fight-ending blow to secure his win and improve his record to 7-0. And he seriously isn't going to last much longer in these regional circuits with that record and performance, so keep your eye out for this guy. Up next, we are going to R3 Fighting Championship in Moscow, Russia for 3 fights. The first sees a featherweight matchup between Murodjon Norboev, who only has a 1-0 record and is in the black and green shorts, going against Umid Nizamov, who has a mirrored record of 0-1 and is in the black and red shorts. I've said it before and I'll keep saying it. Who doesn't love a head kick KO? Head kick straight to the dome and one hammer fist to put a stamp on it. What a performance by Norboev as he gains his second win and secures this fantastic knockout. For our second fight at R3 Fighting Championship, we've got a fight between Baksiridin Ziyarov, who's in the black and green shorts, and his opponent Lazizbek Holmuradov, who's in the black and red shorts. Now, this fight had zero information for some reason, so I'm not sure of their weight class, and I believe this is a pro debut for both fighters, but that does not stop this one from being entertaining.
Ничего себе, глухой нокаут с колен. Это было шикарно.
What in the world was that? Did he really just do a 1-2 combo from his knees only to stand up and finish it off with a right hook? Well, yeah, I think he did. What an insane sequence by Ziyarov that sends his opponent face first into the canvas and he secures this win. You're probably thinking what I'm thinking. What kind of weird Russian group fight is this? But let's rewind and catch you all up to speed. For our last fight at R3 Fighting Championship, we aren't even focusing on the fight that just ended, it's what happens after that fight. Here we have Akbar Islamboyev in the black shirt and Arslan Kurzendov in the blue shirt. They seem to either be coaches or trainers from the opposing fighters' teams that just ended, and they are sharing words. So naturally, testosterone levels are a little too high and we have a brawl breakout. Both of the fighters and their teams, as well as some spectators, join in on this, and it finally calms down after a few minutes. But you know, when in Russia, what better way to resolve the conflict than just stripping down and strapping on some gloves and handle this like real men? So that's what we do. We get a bonus fight now. I don't know how this organization signed off on this, but here we go. Akbar versus Arslan is on. After some good back and forth and a pretty intense takedown, Arslan secures this rear naked choke, and it does not take long for the tap, and this bonus fight is over. It was short-lived and only lasted about 2 minutes, but I think this is the type of thing that would literally only happen in Russia, but we are here for it. We're now gonna go pay our good friends at Cage Warriors a quick visit in London. They actually had 3 full events this weekend, so we're gonna do one fight from each. The first is at Cage Warriors 123, and it's a featherweight bout between Jimmy Fell, who is making his pro debut, and Rory Evans, who has a 3-3 record. This fight goes to the ground almost instantly, and just like usual, only 2 minutes in, we get this.
Oh, huge ground and pound, and it's over!
Beatdown? Is that the right word? Yeah, I think it might be for this. Evans secures the full mount, tees Jimmy's head up, and then lands 5 of the most perfect and accurate ground and pounds that absolutely knock him out cold. Not quite the direction I saw this fight going, but Evans secures this win, improves his record to 4-3, and is currently on a 3-fight win streak, so hopefully he can use that momentum to gain some more wins. Moving on to Friday night, we have Cage Warriors 124, and this is a bantamweight fight that sees Cameron Hardy, who has a 6-2 record, and his opponent, Dominique Wooding, is sitting with a 6-4 record. We are only a minute in, and Wooding is going for the kill with this head kick, which, listen to this.
From Hardy. Oh, huge head kick from Wooding.
But somehow, Hardy recovers and probably deserves a medal for that one, but then this happens.
Wooding's dangerous in the clinch. Hardy drops his man with the right hand. Wooding's back to his feet, and it's over!
Hardy simply could not catch a break, and Wooding lands this straight left to send him down, and then one right hook to seal the deal. Absolutely dominating performance from Wooding in just 1 minute of this fight, and he secures this win and improves his record to 7-4. Now for Cage Warriors 125 on Saturday night, to wrap up the busy Cage Warriors weekend, we have Caposa's KO of the week. This is a flyweight fight between Gerardo Fanny, who has a 9-2 record, and his opponent, Connor Hignett, who has a 9-6 record. We almost make it to the end of round 2, but with just 30 seconds to spare, we get this.
For continuing. Oh, and it's over!
A 3-hook combo from Fanny to wobble Connor, and then the moment we were all waiting for, a devastating flying knee that puts him to sleep. Just a perfect sequence from Fanny to secure this win. He improves his record to 10-2, and with a performance like this, keep your eye out on this guy, because I've got a feeling this will not be the last time we see him. Heading over to Spain, we have Strikers Cage Championship Road to 1 event for 1 fight. This is a lightweight bout between Anwar Ben Sayed and Marco Campos, both of which are making their pro debut. And just 30 seconds into the 3rd round, and check it out.
All tatted up. He wins the tattoo contest. Oh, and down goes Caposa. Sayed dives in. And this fight is over. It has to be over. Shut it down. What is the referee doing? This fight is done.
Ouch. Front kick to the face, only for it to register a few seconds later, and Campos is down and out. And yes, that is definitely a delayed stoppage from the ref, who finally steps in after 10 seconds of ground and pound. But a perfect kick from Anwar as he secures his debut win and gets it in great fashion just like this. Next up, we are going to Combate Global in Miami, Florida for 1 fight. Here, we have a strawweight fight between Yvette Del Carmen, who only has a 1-0 record, and she's taking on Yahaira Cunningham, who has a 2-2 record. After some back and forth exchanges and nearing the end of the 2nd round, Yahaira takes his to the ground and pulls this off.
Ahí hay una sumisión. Está trabajando esa sumisión y se va a ir a dormir si no.
Oh, sí, exactamente.
Este es un Van Flu y la durmió.
¿Y la durmió?
So, if you're not familiar, what you just saw is the Von Flue choke, and these angles aren't the best, but Yahaira sneaks her left arm under and then uses that along with her chest to put so much pressure that Carmen goes to sleep. And with her eyes open, which this angle so clearly shows, terrifying, but she gains the win and improves her record to 3-2. Now we are going to B2 Fighting Series 125 in Dayton, Ohio. This is a bantamweight main event inaugural title fight, and we have Jeremy Pender, who has a 17-14 record, and he's taking on Terry Lemaire, who has a 5-2 record. We are just halfway through the 3rd round and about to see who the new bantamweight champ is.
Very crisp double jet.
One massive overhand right, and that is all Pender needed to end this fight with a clean 1-hit KO. Notice too that Terry threw this double jab a few times, and Pender reads it and counters with this deadly overhand, securing the win, improving his record to 18-14, and is your new B2 Fighting Series Bantamweight champion. we've only got one more fight this week, and it is at Lux Fight League 14 in Monterrey, Mexico. This is a flyweight bout between Diego Ortiz, who has an 8-3 record, and he's up against Luis Solorzano, who has a 5-6 record. So we're gonna jump to the end of round 1 at this takedown, and notice Luis is in very noticeable pain, but he does make it to his corner and somehow recovers and gets the ref's approval, so this fight is still going. Then, just 3 minutes into the second, and talk about a comeback.
I think Ortiz got motivated finally. Oh! He got him good with that uppercut. Oh, he doesn't know where he is. Oh, my goodness.
Oh,
wow! Luis powers
Dear Lord, we don't have any replay angles, sadly, but look at this beauty. The uppercut to stop the takedown attempt, and then a left hook with enough power to kill someone, and the ground and pound to get the stoppage. Luis overcomes his leg injury and pulls off this amazing win and improves his record to 6-6. Like I said earlier, if you like these videos and want highlights like this daily, go give Caposa a follow on Twitter at Grabaka_Hitman, and you can also show him support by checking out his Patreon at patreon.com/Caposa. And as always, thank you to these amazing organizations for hosting these events for our viewing pleasure, and to the fighters, winners, and losers, and we will see you all on the next video. Peace!